Hello, guys. Welcome to the Hadison Podcast. This is the Black Mind First Village, and I thought maybe I should just come and have a sit down with you guys and try to introduce myself to you because I am thinking that I'm going to have a segment on this show to for where I'm just going to share information that I think is interesting, things that I think about like on my daily basis or like in most of the times, or maybe some of the things that I converse with some of my friends or some of the people that I talk to. So I thought maybe I should introduce myself to you so that when you bump into me, you don't ask yourself who is this guy, or because I come along as a reserve guy, so it becomes like in most cases a challenge to start a conversation with me because I also don't start like conversations. So I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a background of who I am, where I come from, so that like just for you to get to know me. So my name is Hadison. I am from Dundonald. My mom gave me a name, Nkosnati. My granny gave me a name, Tutuzi. And my father's last name is Khatebe, spelled with R. So I'm from a village called Dundonald. It's in Mpumalanga under Hertsibande. Hertsibande is the region and the sub-region is Albert Luthuli. My ward is Ward 5 in Dundonald. So Dundonald is a village. It's it's a rural area. We have cows, like all those kind of things, rivers and all those kind of things. It's a dusty street, but I believe it's one of the best villages because people who come from there, they are ambitious. I think maybe it's because we have what we call disadvantage privileges. So we have privileges of being disadvantaged. So for the fact that we are disadvantaged in a lot of things, that becomes a privilege to us because, like I usually tell people, I didn't know anything about a computer or a laptop up until I got to varsity, and I got to varsity when I was like 18. The only thing that I knew from the computer was opening it and then clicking to like maybe find music or finding a movie to watch. That was the only thing that I knew to do. But even that, it's not something that I was exposed to because I didn't have a laptop or a computer. So it's something that I'll just like maybe use or learn like from few of our friends who we had, and like I have a brother uBhucolane. So uBhucolane elokishini lami ngilo esimbiza ubizwa nge-link cause he is the guy like when we were growing up, uh, each and every music omusha okhona, he's the one who's going to give you that things like music, ama-movie, music video, anything oyifunayo entsha, that's the guy who's going to plug you. So like that's how like I learned the basic like of a computer, opening it and but if you had to tell me to type a CV, I couldn't do that. If you were to tell me to type like anything, let alone Excel and PowerPoint and all those like complicated things, I didn't know how to do it. So I learned all those kind of things when I went to varsity, uh, which whereby I failed computer on my first year because in the course that I did on the first year we doing computer, so I failed computer systems and then I passed it the following year with distinction, of course. Sorry for flexing, but it's a fact. It's there. It's a fact. So I am the firstborn of six. So there's four brothers after me, and then with one sister. Grew up in Dundonald, mostly raised by my grandmother and my mother, both of them very entrepreneurial. My grandmother, she was a superwoman. She was a superwoman. She like I it's a whole book. It's 5 books in fact of how bold she was, how entrepreneurial she was, how magnificent she was. So, but it's a story for another day. Maybe if I get a chance, I'll talk about her. But today I'm just trying to put myself out there, trying to introduce myself to you guys. So I grew up in Dundonald. I did my primary at Simunye Primary School, the oldest school in Dundonald. Now it's closed because of I don't know why it was closed. Like the kids were going there, they were taken to another school and all those kind of things. So I did my primary there, and I did my secondary at Likuku Secondary School. I think I think it's the oldest secondary school because all both my parents they did their secondary there together with Mbalente. So I think Likuku is the oldest secondary school, and then that's when I completed my matric. Um, and then I took which was 2013, and then 2014 I took a gap year, and in that gap year I was working two odd jobs. One I was a brick molder, like I think that's what they call it, but the same in Lapaya. And then from there I think I worked there for about 8 months or 9 months, because I think I started in April, and then I worked there up until around September. And then a company yavala because we had a contract in a company corner around Dundonald that was doing RDPs. So I think they finished all those projects. So now the company didn't make money, and we didn't have like more other like because mostly what we were doing late RTP, and then so once that project yaphela, and then we didn't have like much job to do, like even like abantu abathengayo, there were not much. And then from there a company yavala, and sometimes we're working, sometimes we're not working, and then sometimes like we're supposed to rotate ukuthi today kusebenza laba, sitakusebenza laba, and then it happened ukuthi then some of us they don't call us, bagcine sebafonela abanye. And then kwafika ubaba omncane wami, and then he asked me to come and work on his company. So his company, they were making bricks, they were making amalentere, like air ventilator and all those kind of things. Like mostly it was like concrete work. 18 they were there, like we were doing bricks, but it was not much of the bricks. Most of the work was concrete work, like pillars and all those things, faster bank and all those kind of things. I think I worked there for something like 2 months and stuff, and stuff, and then up until early week of December. And then from there I because like when I was on my gap here, like I did my applications to Yama University and stuff. So I got accepted AUG to do electrical engineering. So on what December, and then what December, I think um, somewhere around 21, between 21 and 25, somewhere between those days, we left. No, I think it was after 25, and then we left from Dundonald Sahamba Sai Jozi, and then from there, yes, I remember New Year Eve, the search was and then from there, January, and then we went to UJ because I didn't have NSFAS and stuff. So we went there trying to fix that with my friend Umkumbulile Undumi. So this was in shout out my brother if you're going to see this. So and then we went to Gauteng, and then that's when I started my electrical engineering national diploma UG DFC. Shout out to Leia campus Leia somewhere lapha ngase Ellis Park. So the friend that I went with there, izinto zakhe nazalunga e-TUT and then nazam zalunga e-Eugene, and we separated, wahamba wahlala e-Pretoria, and then ngasala eGoli, and then that's when I did my electrical engineering, and then from there I graduated in 2019. But before then, I came to Mpumalanga. I came back to Mpumalanga in Naspoti for my practical. So one of the bigger companies in the gaming industry, they gave me a chance to show up my skills, and I became an intern on their company. And then 2 months before my contract ended, one guy resigned on our department, and they just gave me like the offer, and then like an applier and stuff. By the time my contract ended, already I had the job, like to be promoted as a permanent technician. Then I became a permanent technician and stuff. So I think that's the main background of who I am, where I come from, and like how I started. But my life has been complex. Like there are a lot of things that are happening in my life. One of the things that is happening is in 2017, late 2017. Um, I started an initiative called Hadison Consultant. So what I did then when I started was we were applying for people to get internships, and to get like internships if maybe you are from a college or you're from a varsity. We try to find undergraduate programs for you and then apply it for you. Or maybe if you are from a college, maybe on N6 or an N3, sikufunela internship, sikufunela apprenticeship, and then apply learnership and all those kind of things. That's what we were doing. And then the other thing that we did, we started like online application for students. Like if we are doing matric, or if you completed your matric and you want to apply for a more university, and then we started to apply for you. And what I did, I searched for all the universities that don't need application fee, because most of the people that I assisted were people from Dundonald. It wasn't even like something like a Hadison consultant then. It was like something that I was doing, like for someone that I know, uyenza matric, and then ngiyambuza, and then ngiyam-applyela, and then up until maybe late 2017, whereby I said, okay, now this is something, so maybe I need to take it a little bit further. Then because I started to get people, like I got someone who was from Dundonald but moved to Limpopo, and then when she was there, she like her cousin then wanted to apply. Then she told her about me, and then I assisted her to apply, and then that person told another one. So like I ended up applying for people from Limpopo, and then it went on KZN, Gauteng, and so and then I started to formalize it to call it Hadison Consultant. They Hadison name, it's because my surname is Khatebe, so I said I'm the son of Khatebe. If like you know how how like surnames were formed, because officially surnames are last names. So if your last name is Nati, which means your kids, they're going to be called Nazi, Abagwa Nazi, Abagwa Hateb, and all those kind of things. But something that we can talk about another time. So I took Ligama Leli, and then ngali piece, because at some point Mangasakula Tontoni, people they used to call me like Hadi, like for like in short for Hatebe, so they call me Hadi. So and then I said I am the son of Hatebe, so I call myself Hadison. If you watch the series here, the originals, I think how many of them? I think it's four of them, the Michaelsons. So those were the kids of Michael. So then they call themselves the Michaelsons. So that's how I came up with the name. And then consultant, there's a guy, prominent guy from Dundonald. I love him to bits. His name is Lindomnisi. Or like in the oldest days, I think from around 2014, 2015, he had a company and he called it Ipupu Consulting. So I took the consulting to consultant. I researched what does consulting mean, and then I said for my company it's better if I call myself the consultant because people are going to come to me. Some of them are going to ask, do I qualify for this course? Yes, you qualify. No, you don't qualify. Then you assist to that. Then so that's why I said it's a consultant. Um, NPO whereby you just assist with like applications from access to education to funding to my learnership to my internship. I just like wanted to help all those guys who were in the education but who wanted to get access to like umsebenzi, to get access to iskole, like those guys who didn't know like abantu abaphuma bodantona and stuff, because like those guys were like me, they are not computer savvy, because I also didn't know how to use a computer, because now I had the privilege of knowing how to use a computer. I had the privilege of data, like I was close to campus. All my spare time I spent it on campus. That was the first time I even learned about YouTube, like not even like learning the advanced things about YouTube, like YouTube Studio that I know now, but like basic things, how to use YouTube, how to search things, how to learn from YouTube, and all those kind of things, how to download videos from YouTube. I learned all those things like as soon as I got to varsity. Before then, I didn't know how to use it. Just like I didn't know how to use social media then, like I use social media now. So, like because now I knew how to use computers. Then that's when I started to help people apply, and then help people to set up my email address, like simple things people didn't even have email addresses. Even now, email address ngiyenze mase ngifike university. Like ngiyenze mase ngifike university, that's when I did email address. I didn't even know ukuthi kuyenzakalani. I did it the previous year, ngo 2014 isikhathi ngisa-aplya, but I don't know even know what happened. And then when I got to varsity, and then everything I started from scratch. Facebook, Google account, everything from scratch. Mangfige University. So and then that's how Hadison Consultant was born, and that's what we've been doing. But then we cut down indaba yama internship nama graduate programs, because those things they wanted us to have access to my email address wabantu and stuff, because I can't apply for you using my email address or normal the NPO email address. So we had to like get access to my email address wabantu, and then I realized like it's going to be a challenge, because now people are going to scam people and all those kind of things. But I've always had like something in my heart to say, maybe if I can like have somewhere, maybe a social media page whereby I'm going to post all those kind of jobs and stuff. But it's something that I'm looking up to, like as like when the consultant grows, it's going to be something that we do, because some of the things it becomes even a challenge to post like imisebenzi, because becomes a challenge sometimes when whereby we have to post our jobs like on social media, and then like sometimes maybe we're going to have to verify those things, like to say Harrison gave me an email address, but then now these people are looking for 500 or looking for 2.8 to say kumele sikuthengele ama-covers or for uniform and all those kind of things. And because like people they are desperate for imisebenzi, they are desperate for internship, people have had their qualifications maybe for 3 years or something like that. So now there's a chance for them to get internship, and then someone is looking for 2,000, and then to give them those kind of things, because they can't even graduate without like ama internship or now ama graduate program. So people like sometimes they'll pay those money and like baboleke man, it's fine, I can go and borrow 5,000 and have this. I know it's at month end, the economy battle and all those kind of things, only to find out it's a scam. So it's something that we're looking to do because it needs someone to be very efficient because the job is going to advertise maybe for 2 weeks or something like that. They're going to put an advertisement maybe month end and then the closing dates maybe it's on the end of the second week. So it's something that needs people to pay attention to it. So it's something that we're looking to do in future as soon as the consultant grows. Like if you can go to Facebook, the idea is already there on the pipeline. If you can check, there's a on Facebook. I already have a Facebook page. It's called the Hadison Academy. So there, it's where I'm going to put all those kind of information, like to say my university, my graduate programs are called and all those kind of things. And I'll try by all means to put everything in word format because I understand in some cases people like they use free mood and stuff. So information as I told me, I'll try by all means to say even if it's there on picture, but I try by all means to put it on like word format so that even those people like the asibavalile ngaphandle they can even like comment and we'll give them more information ukuthi kuyenzakalani. So that's basically the background ye-Hadison Consultant ukuthi ngiqale kanjani and ama hopes and dreams and aspirations enginawo ngayo. But there are a lot of other things ezikhona involved kuzo, and I think along the way as I talk, I'll mention some of the things like around and try to build up history sami up until size sikhame full settle, because there are a lot of things up until like Hadison Podcast. Hadison Podcast is something that's recently started like after COVID. The idea started after COVID, tried it, and then some of the things it didn't work, but this year I'm trying again for to with span and hopefully to span, and there are a lot of things is involved as in like for an example Dunaqua products involved with Dunaqua products, and even still it's kind of city. Like I think I have a whole story so entrepreneurship so about me, like cause I was also part and parcels of a shop whereby I learned a lot of things about operation of a shop and all those kind of things. Um, I think some of the things that I'm still going to share, because obviously I can't share everything now because like there is a lot of things, and some of the things now I'm going to say out of context so they won't make sense. But I think I'll do another video and try to make this story like full circle just before ngikhuluma ngezinye izinto, but try by all means to make sure that you guys understand me ukuthi ngingibani, what are my values, like what do I believe in, so that people won't quote me wrong and stuff like that. So guys, thank you. Thank you for being part and parcels of the show. I hope I'm going to grow with you guys. I hope we are all going to grow it together. One thing that I like about these kind of things is because they stay forever in the internet. I have another idea. If you know it, there's a channel, there's a company that's called Revolt. If you know the channel, my dream is to be Revolt. So I hope you guys are going to help me. I hope we are going to help each other. I hope I'm still going to add value in your lives, and as you add value in my life, some of you guys I know you from a distance. So I think with this show, we're going to come together and try by all means to make sure that we know each other and build each other and motivate each other. I call this a village because I believe a village is just a small place. It's just a small place whereby people can just come and discuss anything. they live on a set of principles or values. It's more like a society to say, in this kind of a society, you don't do this, you do things like this, and all those kind of things. Because even a family, I take a family as a small village. So my dream is to have this as a village whereby we're going to discuss all the things that are affecting the blacks' minds. So I just want to make them grow. I just want to make them stretch. I just want the blacks' mind to understand that they are the best, to understand that they are the greatest. Like there's no one before them. There's no one who'll ever come to be greater than them. So that's my whole point of this interview and my whole point of this segment. For now, I want you guys to know me a little bit better, and when time goes on, and then I'll start sharing some of the things that I've learned along the way, along the journey. Cause some of the things people they like they take them for granted, like going to church, the lessons that I learned from going to church, the lessons that I learned from playing soccer. There are lessons there that people have learned. So my dream is to share those kind of things with you guys, and hopefully they're going to make sense to you. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Please continue to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hadison TV. Please continue to support Hadison Podcast, Facebook and Instagram, and please continue to support me, Kosna Team to Hadison on Facebook. And I hope it's going to be a nice journey. I hope this time around it's going to happen. I'm looking forward to having you guys. Thank you so much.